Okay, part 10, an undrafted journey. I just want to get on live and confirm the military. I would shut nah, because I can hear it in the air. Y'all hear that? Oh man, that's just beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? So now we're in the middle. Now I don't know what I was about to say, but it wasn't it. So the whole situation is, if I gave this the opportunity, if I forced the issue, this is my undrafted journey, okay? Now, kids, this is why I call myself a comedian, because a few kids just played and just said if they made it, they make it. You get what I'm saying? Kids that are in the league now was scared of the kids that say, I'm one of the kids to say if I make it, I make it. But now it's a troubleshooting thing to make it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun that even if I don't make it to have the fun, the generate, it's gonna be like the last inventor when everybody need him. Then he just, it's gonna be stories like the One Piece treasure, and everybody, that's what the league gonna become. It's gonna become very state of the art, and then people that have a cool parent that could have made it, you know what I'm saying, or know of the adults and look up to them as guardians or inspiration, gonna go to the league and troubleshoot the league for the next generation. It's what I don't want to bring up names because a lot of people and that it's just died down. So in the end, the league, what I did was I said I want to get rid of the pseudo genuineness in the whole world. I don't want to hear about you're a genuine person and you're not a genuine person. You get what I'm saying? And, people are like, what about you? I said, well, that's the game. You get what I'm saying? It's to prove I'm genuine, You have to prove you're genuine. So it's not like, anything other than people hating on me for being genuine and it's calling out other people that aren't genuine. So I like to prove I'm genuine until the end, of time. So the situation comes, people are jealous that I can prove I'm genuine. But what did it do? It helped me troubleshoot people aren't genuine. So having that troubleshooted and smiling and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just smiling, but I hear it echoing different, and it's beautiful to me. Because, I'm a genuine person that's trying to troubleshoot ungenuineness. And people hate me for that. So, now, my job of going to the league is done. That's my undrafted journey. I might not make another video unless, I'm talking about like signing papers. This probably be my last undrafted journey video. Or I go to a gym and I see people have it on their face or expressions, and I'm a comedian, so that to me that's playbooks. I'm like, you heard of Rated Z? What? No, I never heard of him. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, because I'm a genuine person, I wasn't asking for politicians to answer. I was asking do I have to record you to get home safe, or can we confirm that
a lot of people are in the atmosphere aren't genuine, and you don't want to play that game. So you play that game, then it's just like, well, I'm about to start my playbooks. You get what I'm saying? So people lie to me, knowing I know the truth, or like, ha, what are you gonna do? Ha, what are you gonna? And it's just like, make another playbook. What is that gonna do? I don't know. My innocence benefits guys to give me something, and I got a lot of playbooks, so I'm gonna use my playbooks when I get this to get to set. And if I can't get to set, then it is what it is, you know. So, it's not hard to understand. People don't want to put people in the right positions, but are still politicking what does genuine mean, and they know what it means. So, it's, I'm glad to troubleshoot, and because I never, I used to cut my videos and play my music behind it, but then, like I said, going outside was less genuine. So I'm like, well, I don't even have the views. You know what I'm saying? So how you watching my videos and stuff like that is very ungenuine. And then, authority didn't make it any better. Because it's like, yeah, I'm that cool ass athlete, that you're seeing, I don't know, that you heard of. I don't know what movie would have that all around athlete. They have the athlete playing in the wrong situations, and they had witness protection not to play in those situations, and they thought they could flip the witness protection. They don't have an athlete that's witness protection, and because they're witness, because they know how to zone and make witness protection retire, get them they breaks, witness protection for witness protection, be like, yeah, I'm doing my job right, I know I am. And they be like, well, you're not doing your job right, what about that athlete? And they're like, you know what I'm saying? To say, wait a minute, you just admitted he's great. You feel me? And I'm great. And then they're not genuine for not being able to be great enough to protect the most genuine person or something. So, like I said, it's the difference between being in hospitality, something happened, and then you need the witness protection, right? As I think that's what Allen Iverson was at Bedford High School in my eyes. He was people's hospitality, and then they said, wait a minute, we addicts, we not gonna, there's rules to his hospitality. So then ta-da. So it's just, I wanted to be able to, watching my favorite athletes grow up, and hopefully trying to get other kids to become the athletes they wanted, no matter the age they are, because, when I don't want to give up on my dream. There was somebody that made it to the NBA in their 30s as a rookie. But, when they start nagging politics, like I said, my last in part 9, I made the mumbling exist as ungenuineness when they say it's not real. I agree. I'm too old. I'm 30. I was being hospitality for people, and it buried me alive, and I don't regret it, because I'm, like I said, I chose not, like I said, these generations heard of the people that just played for fun, and if they make it for cockiness or something, for thinking like that, right? And they used to, hey, you heard of him? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm as nice as him. Colin Cap.
But, you know, this name's funny. But so because in the end, people draft people and give them sight. Like, all right, we're gonna make sure no one plays with you. My vision is fucked up. My vision, people are fucked up individuals. You get what I'm saying? Because people are politicking. Athletes live on Twitter, talk silly, talk stupid, and the appropriate ones make it on, whatever. And, the ones that are inappropriate and they've been showing momentum of falling off, then, you know what I'm saying? So the situation is, it's a blend. So what they're going to do is they're going to attack the individual that can mediate that media. That's what I'm doing, and I haven't made it. You get what I'm saying? My vision is very messed up. Like I said in my last video of being my mom will call me downstairs, and I'll run down quick, and because I know everything that the adults is talking about. And I'm an adult now, and that consistency, she just doesn't want to build, she just disconnected so they can keep messing with, you know what I'm saying? That's all that happened to me. So a great deed, and great conversations to a kid that made adults not look childish, and adulthood became childishness. So, I promise you, yes, because I don't want no kid to go through that. Go through, it's one thing, because like I said, people are like, yeah, I wasn't in the trenches. That kid gonna get his innocence benefits. I got my elders in that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just hoopla. It's not no whole. How you gonna claim this? We're gonna politic that? How you gonna claim this? We're gonna politic that. Okay, how you gonna say you're this? We're gonna politic that. Listen, all the immature people don't like you. Why am I supposed to like you? Because you're not immature. Oh, you got the wrong person. I'm not as out of my control. So, like I said, I just wanted to come online and talk about how ungenuine people are. And the military does not. The military mafia mob, which is all the same thing. Obviously. That's why, Red Cross gives out help. Guide Aid and all that gives out help. So, do not mess with ungenuine people. So people are politicking. They're going to be genuine tomorrow, or they'll be genuine in 5 more minutes. Give them a second. And, it doesn't work that way. You're asking for loans. So people going to be like, oh, you're a genuine person asking for us to loan you our genuineness. And it's just like, that's not how the world works. So I'm glad, and people will be like, yeah, I know you glad of this. Or they don't want to give me credit now to be able to be this type of atmosphere, because I can cuss all I want. That shouldn't mess up my chances to the league. People cuss all the time. It's people that partied, people that bullied people, and need to show manners until they're on after. And then the people that could cuss because they're not controlling the people that didn't show manners, didn't get bullied into college and walk around like, well, this didn't, but they'll rather
sharpen their manners. So, and then, or into professional. Because, you know, like I said, I don't want to call players out, but there's a lot of players that people know that I'm a fan of because of them having a cold shoulder and keeping their manners. And because in the end, it's a lot of players. And, you know, I don't blame anybody other than the pseudo majority that joined in. Because how if you threaten someone that can help's life, how are they supposed to get out the position with their manners and still be able to go to tomorrow? So, excuse me. So, that being said, you know, it's just simple why I'm probably annoying is ungenuine people knowing I should have my innocent benefits. And, you know, that's, you know, it's uncalled for to mess with a genuine person. So I'm just glad to be the sacrifice, and maybe if I can make it, still be there, because people know. Like I said, I've called lawyers. I'm not asking a lawyer to dig in to the ungenuine people. I'm asking them to make them stay firm, and I'll pay you like I called you to dig in the genuine. Because they straight up telling me, oh, we don't do that. But I'm asking them to be. I'm telling them to be. I've been calling lawyers and scouts and telling them, make it easier on yourself. You know, I didn't say. I know what your job is. You get what I'm saying? So they straight up say they don't do a good job in general anyway. That's what they told me, because I wasn't telling them. Like, I called, okay, entertainment lawyer. You get what I'm saying? They represent you on crimes of entertainment. I have a lot of crimes on entertainment. You get what I'm saying? I just trying to protect their lives. So I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So if I told them, I feel stalked. That's what they wanted me to go. They wanted me to say, I feel stalked by the NFL. I turn on the TV and jokes I make are getting shown. They was, oh, really? Are you sure? I need more proof before I can. I'm like, well, I will have to, you have to bring me in. We have to have a confrontation, and I'll show you, like, I'll just turn it on TV, and I'll show you, like you got, but, you know, the hard was, you know, not wanting to help me, but to troubleshoot for people will be them understanding footwork. I need my footwork safety. So I'll be like, so, you know, I watch my back a lot, you know, and a best way to say it is, if you see my mom, you could tell my mom always used to call me downstairs, and you could tell in the atmosphere is that still consistency. That right there, boom, if a lawyer want to help me, they'll be like, okay, so you're saying look to see if they want to joke with your mom or something. Or they don't even say that out loud. They're just keeping in mind, okay, I think I know what he's talking about. And then we watch it, and then they'll be like, okay, I have a client that feel like he's been mistreated in either Title 18 United States Code 241, 242, Title 18 United States Code 249, Hate Crime Act. And then they go, oh, what does he want? He just wants a chance in the league. So I'm just giving an example. And they'll be like, oh, okay, so you'll give my client a chance in the league? Because we will file da-da-da and affidavit this and for fair trial and stuff like. Yeah, to skip all that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking for. I'm saying, well, I am in communication with the league. So I'm just looking for a middleman.
And then go, no, you in communication, and they can sense it, and they'll be, and like, instead of going, okay, if they don't help you, that's fine, because that's distant. No, they're going, I don't, fucking up their own, not entrepreneur, salesmanship. I didn't ask for nothing, but I bet they will move instead of me having to sue them. And all they have to do is, well, we can still sue them if you want. No, they're not talking nothing like that. And I'm not about to call around. And like I said, I'm that shot heard around the world. You know what I'm saying? And I could be called to fix the situation. No, it's very simple. It's ungenuineness. And so I just, getting heard, and it's more ungenuineness, and then years later doing it again, and it's still the same consistent ungenuineness. That's all I need to know, because how do people get lawyers? You know what I'm saying? That same way. How do people get scouts? The same way. And then the scout might, because they threatened them, or lawyer, lose the contract. And then the person speak to the contractor, and then they fix it, and then they're like, all right, well, my client is okay with it. I'm trying to just make it easy. So, I just wanted to stamp the ungenuineness in the world. And right now, people are just trying to get the emotional ball, and they're jealous when they feel like they're taken away from the present and emotional ball. It's not that I can't get help. It's not that I'm not supposed to get help, because they say good luck, and it sounds like a threat, and it sounds like a compliment at the same time. Because, you got off the phone with me instead of directing me to another lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows multiple lawyers. So in the end, if you gonna know a lawyer that if you give them that recommendation, and this is what I'm talking about with the shot heard around the world, where it's gonna pay off for you, because then you're gonna feel like someone's gonna call you, and you don't have to direct them, because you know what they did for that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I would love to just kept calling places, and a lady was rolling her eyes talking about, oh, they just gonna direct you here. So I was just like, so what is this fair trial thing? What is this, y'all just working. Everybody's just working. There's no such thing as fair trial. Y'all going, and the snipers on the roof got to make us give you this fair trial. I don't got no snipers on the roof. You get what I'm saying? I don't have no military on the roof. I retired them and said, give me, so what you're no, I'm not. I'm a regular citizen that works so hard that I can retire people and not scare your life. So you're showing me how ungenuine you are. I should have just kept it in their hands. And when they go, whoa, everything isn't all sugar and flowers to you, and I'm just, so you gonna get me to the link? No, I know the military had to threaten you, don't do that in USA, but hey, because I'm not doing that, y'all still feel threatened. That's crazy to me. So, I just wanted to be understood for next generation and other people in pandemics that need to get help. Because in the end, I'm upstairs. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to explain me retiring the military. I'm upstairs. I'm a non-commissioned military officer. And the way that I stamp it is by being upstairs. To checkmate me, someone has to go upstairs more than me. It's impossible. So my view counter don't show up because my mafia strip is upstairs. You get what I'm saying? It's my pirate ship. Before cell phone was before cell phones was big and it was blocks, upstairs was the biggest mafia strip in Las Vegas
that it would tell you if someone has an economics of upstairs. That was the whole, like I said in my other videos, and take a plane to. So I already got my stamp of crowd control and the other controlling and controlled substance, which we know what that technique is. So once again, take a plane. So whatever that means, I got my peoples that understand, you know, and then the people that want to play, they don't understand. They're just playing. They don't understand. I'm upstairs. So the whole situation is I'm a troubleshooter too. If I wasn't a troubleshooter and I was upstairs, that's another way I would have made it to the league already. So I'm a sucker because I didn't lasso people while I'm upstairs. I said, well, this doesn't feel right for me to be such a skilled person. And then I have a OCD or paranoid or trustworthy. Mom would say paranoid. You're just so paranoid. Why are you always paranoid? Like, come downstairs. And then I come downstairs and I'm still upstairs. And like I said, I talk to them. And now consistently upstairs. Boom. And cell phones and the view counter. I get followers off of how people play, not scared of me being upstairs. You get what I'm saying? So now I don't have the money to help my fans the way that I want to help fans. They don't have to be my fans. Friends or individuals that heard of my Mafia strip, because that's not fair. Why do we just gotta move out the way and then get benefits? And I'm like, well, you're right, because the Constitution says it's going to constitute. So I believe it, and I stand upstairs like Constitution. And then I learned about history. I was big on learning history from being upstairs, like what's going to protect me while I'm upstairs. And I heard about George Washington hating the number one ranked person upstairs because that's time is just an illusion. And I'm upstairs. I don't know what else to say. It's my slang for what people know it means, but it's my stains at the same time. So I got all my stains from being upstairs. So is people jealous of my innocence benefits for being upstairs? So it's really illegal and it's really it's bullying. It's ungenuineness, and because in the end, people want to say, come downstairs and watch you get paid, but then it's an obstacle. It's a math equation of how I troubleshoot, knowing I am lethal as a athlete. I am skilled. I'm cold. I know. I've never. We talking about practice. We're not talking about me taking off the weight that I only practice to not cause any tribulations. So people have the math equation. If he comes downstairs and then goes back upstairs, he's going to remember he came downstairs and went back upstairs. And he's going to want to keep going here to here to here to here. So if we always wants to go here to here to here to here, we can get him probably right here. And then so it don't matter what he get paid because time's an illusion. And such a comedian. Explain what it is. Go ahead and stand up. But okay. So, like I said, I'm just gonna call it upstairs because, like I said, y'all go outside and was like and hate on bosses and then get put in your place like, wait, why am I hating on the boss? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I always was upstairs. My mom's Jamaican. Been to Jamaica. Already proved back and forth through the detectors I'm not a terrorist. And like I said, my mom could call me anytime she want. And then chose to play along with y'all jealous of someone upstairs thinking that I'm gonna go downstairs and have the go downstairs when y'all can mumble something that might change how upstairs looks, and then I get shot up while I'm upstairs. And so it's an ultimatum, right, Ziegler, to go downstairs and see how you already want it. And I'm like, oh, I'm upstairs and can see it. And it's just like, oh, wait a minute. So, that being said, great example, right? Great example for where people notice I be on my toes. And they be like, if I want to do that to you, what you want to do to me? I want to stay upstairs and far away from you, like I want to stay far away from everybody that would think like that and think I'm about to say it out loud, right? So, that being said, like I said, the only thing that is people is playing with my sight. Like I stay upstairs. I have an innocence benefits because I stay upstairs. So in the end, maybe I should have been the one downstairs and let someone upstairs, because they would have went through this, but I would have been so funny downstairs. You know what I'm saying? That they would have been able to come downstairs. Rabbit hole. How the world works. Not the first year one. This is like, I don't want to put a number to it, but it's not rabbit hole 1, year 1, because it's not the first. Everybody says history repeats, right? So and I'm player, so I'm just like, when I heard history repeats in social states, I was like, y'all are failing, y'all. And some people make sense. They're being followed. They joke around because might as well have fun in what their traffic is. And then the people that's promised to be different are still at they same math. That right there, I made sure I separate myself. So that's how people be like, how do you know about well, I just explained about downstairs, upstairs, but how you know scouts and them is looking at you and stuff, because I separated myself. That's what I'm being called cocky for. I thought I was special for not indulging. I thought I was special for not indulging. I thought I was special for not indulging in the whole situation. So I didn't think I was special for not indulging. I chose to separate myself because I stayed upstairs. But y'all call the way I'm upstairs and separate myself normal. But you're going to separate yourself from being upstairs and notice that they're trying to corner you from being upstairs? That's cocky. Yeah, that's exactly what it is too. And that sounds dumb as hell, don't it? I need to go. So the situation comes from, hold on, give me a second. The situation comes from it comes from people thinking that's funny. So they didn't even go, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Don't you see how nice I am? I'm not going to do that. Not unless I can cosplay it and show I'm a comedian. Because do y'all know what the math y'all doing? Y'all hear the song? So y'all playing with the character, the energy, the artist I am to make that type of song. Going, oh, he going, and then knowing that I don't want to put no one's life in danger. And then saying, look, he finally blew up. Look what he just did. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being mad that I can't take care of people? You work so hard. I'm waiting for the part where you say I was treated the same way as everybody and minded my business and can't take care of people. Because, you know, like we were saying about being upstairs. Do people that have that upstairs technique need to get treated like no? Because someone's downstairs is not retired. So I need that person not retired downstairs. I need that person in a. What did the Joker say in his song? And I mean in the movie Dark Knight. You let 5 people die. So, you know, it's that whole situation. Nobody wants to. You're right. I'm not going to do that to you guys. And like I said, I shouldn't tell somebody you're trying to kill me. I've called authority because, like I said, I've always been upstairs, and they're ready to put their hand on their gun. There's been I call them my blue scorpions, the ones that ready to put their hand on the gun because they know I'm upstairs. That, you know how quick that snapped on the chief, that told the real chief? Because obviously they're fired, but they're on the balcony. They're like, well, how you win that in court? So fire cops and fire authorities do things that they feel like can sway in court. And then people walking around, you're like, wow, you can get away with it. You feel what I mean? It's like, what a horrible role model. That made people not understand the military doesn't play like that. So, you know, it's just that understanding, like,
No one, like, no one's, y'all, if I didn't think I had it, this is why this is probably my last part, because I wanted to be known, like, ain't nobody scared in life. Sean Taylor opened up my eyes. The second he come downstairs, or someone's upstairs more than him, without him being able to move out the way. Oh, Sean Taylor was. So, back to my non-commissioned military stains. Yeah, I don't play that way. I got a lot of tears that people, like I said, waiting for that, because they know I can't wait to cry, because I'll be a scout. I'll be an endorser, and I'll probably make my own clothes, but I wouldn't sell it, and then people would be like, oh, I want that. That look nice. So it's just a lot of, when movies about flying cars, y'all made me know why they're not out. It's a lot of incidents that happen because someone's upstairs. Oh yeah. Boy, we knew that before you was born. I just don't know. I just don't know. So, I work years at places and go back to work the next day before, for the year span. And what we just explained was the check and balance is so bad. And everybody's reachable when it comes to that kid being upstairs, and that kid that's just, oh, come downstairs and show him. To that number one kid. So we don't give a fuck. And that's what I mean by troubleshooting. Ungenuineness. It's just the whole gathering, people not understanding, causing people in conflicts, causing crime rates to rise, causing politicians to not like their job, but they're not going to stop politicking. Excuse me. And causing somebody that's known for their work ethic to only make minimum wage. And not have a problem with it. And since not having a problem with it because you upstairs, let's fire you. And you can't fire someone that's upstairs. Watch me. Watch you do what? Grave shift. But it's not control. It's everything's control. So it's just the whole foundation of making, because I don't know if I just I haven't. I've never been always upstairs, I think. So the situation is, why would I do it? It's a problem. Because I'm genuine. So like I said, I just wanted to release that, but not in a way that people would think is attitude. And if they do, I have the Tesseract, the bank, so that people can be in recess and watch it all they want and call it what they want, from downstairs to back upstairs. Because I do get made fun of for being upstairs all the time. So you know, I say it all the time. I'm the youngest of my family. Y'all don't care that much. Y'all don't care about what my oldest got to go through and made it on and you know, doing great in her life. What should have been taught to the second child in my family, and had had a lot of examples, but you know, we have an example of a normal American. So people be like, oh yeah, Jamaican. I don't know. Yes, we do. We got an example. We're not in our teenage. So, and then for the third child, that's done great, and okay. So you know, but had to go through their turmoils from, you get what I'm saying, etc. So, and then now the fourth child, y'all just want to still claim it's okay. But obviously I'm upstairs because I don't feel safe. And now I've been goddamn traumatized, you feel me? I've been going through this too. I want to do everything upstairs, you know? It's not so, you know, it's like ultimatums all over the place. And like I said, now y'all see that wasn't that, but it was irritating me to hear. And then it kept going to, like, it kept peaking, like, it kept like, all right, that's not what's gonna make them go, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all have common sense. You know, that sound like trying to bully somebody. And you know, like like a movie, like, right, but that's never been in a movie like that. But you know, give us this and we give you that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm staying upstairs. So, that being said, as people sacrifice to bully the people that are not upstairs all the way, like, that is a whole, you know, is a whole dire situation. It's not funny. The NFL is not what it was with Chris Johnson. It was, you know, Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? Upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the Wi-Fi, the wireless goes to upstairs. But as long as there's a check and balance to mess with people, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, because like I said, y'all know about, I'm right. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm upstairs, you know, I brought up NFL owners in my last video and stuff. They know what upstairs is. And like I said, you know, I don't want to say that it was a plan to mess with the unconscious person that will be upstairs next. But you know what I'm saying? That's all it is in the world right now. The world is slow. It's not, people are dying, and I don't feel like we're getting the help we're supposed to get because people are worried about the wrong things. And it never was in that extent. So what is someone supposed to do if they don't care about getting help? You know what I'm saying? So, because me being upstairs means I want my innocent benefits. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I'm treating going downstairs like being invited somewhere, you know? So, it's like, you know, there's a right time and place for everything. So, like I said, everybody knows what upstairs mean. It's a mafia strip. It's one of the highest techniques. And then you know, the repertoire is called falling, troubleshooting, skydiving. So, hey, I've been upstairs my whole life. So if y'all going like we're prepared, right? Like you're prepared to go through that. Like
You think that's doing something? Then you're in for a whole. I can't even think of that word. You're in for a news flash, buddy. I'm still the youngest in my mom's side of the family. So, all my loved ones, all my babies that knew I'm upstairs, and people mad at me, and I go down the street, and they're like, "Oh, there go the upstairs baby," and then, I didn't start using this saying until today. So y'all was just like, "Oh, why he trying to claim popular? He trying to act like." But then we know what upstairs is. I'm still that baby. I don't like attention. I'm just using a wealthy technique to stay away from attention. Y'all would use that wealthy technique. Okay. So, that being said, the better way to explain it is they know the mafia's upstairs. They know businesses upstairs. The owners live upstairs and will call someone to go if they're upstairs. That's in, like I said, right time, right place. And that's how spokesmen started coming about in the world, and then fired spokesmen still being spokesmen, but we knew who was upstairs. That shit ain't nothing. So, the situation is, we knew what being upstairs meant. We know how upstairs gathers itself. We knew, it was a simple, a kid. Like I said, yeah, I was waiting for my innocence benefits, and I just knew upstairs. And we're in 2023, and I begged y'all not to use me. You want to know how I was okay with being used? People that didn't want to admit that I was the #1 shadow baller. So I did a little hazing. Nothing, no, just admit that you shadow ball against me so I can feel good as a coach. So call me call the #1 shadow baller a coach, and you can use me as upstairs. And then they might use someone else that's not upstairs, or they might and then they will tell them, well, you already got coach, but he doesn't want to coach you. You just got him you know what I'm saying, got him known. So this is before 2023, and these athletes would be like, you did it too. So the colorable wave from rainbow, and I can see twice as high, or however it goes. Yeah. So I just want that understood. Like, I don't know how many times I've been upstairs. I was about to explain more, but I live upstairs. I played a video game, and it was like, Mr. Upstairs. I was like, Mr. Upstairs. That was what made that. Scary, right? It's two of my saws. I was like, that's one of those goddamn. I come out. I'm gonna stay. My car downstairs, so you gonna whoop me? And y'all wanna play dumb about that shit? Y'all got me fucked up. No. Y'all got me fucked up. Right?
so sweet. We didn't kindle with the people that are that authority. So we got to be the ones that if he come downstairs. So, that being said, it's just a traffic between how I could moderate or mediate or introduce or, I'm not trying to speed nothing up. I don't want to hear help. You know how upstairs can help. It's so funny to me to be known as, are you going to do something if I come downstairs? You get what I'm saying? Okay. And I didn't advertise being that ambulance baller enough. Or something. Even though having one joke is enough. And now it gets quiet, but then it jokes again, and then it starts talk. Like I said, they're waiting for me to go, and then go downstairs and get my ass up or something. So that's why I say upheld, because how do you uphold someone that's upstairs? That's called voodoo. Attention center's doing voodoo. Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus, goddamn. Y'all making George Washington proud. So, it's like icicles. In video games when they got them, like someone might like make a double ganger and then or drop some food on the floor, and you're like, what? This is so stupid. You're like, oh, you see the energy of that monster? It's different than that. Let's see. They all gonna do the same thing, but this monster look different. It looks the same. You see they look. It's not the same simulated new. It's how you put numbers in. It's that one. That was this one, but same. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the battery. And I just gotta go. Know how I go? Yeah, like, I'm such a sore loser. I don't care. What a wonderful day in the neighborhood. So that being understood, I'm 28. Like I said, I don't want to be 30. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing to me. Regular boy that was scared upstairs and is asking, are you gonna whoop me? You gonna come downstairs? And it was echoing some days, and it was too much sauce. Then it echoed it again, then it echoed it again, then it echoed it again. Then it said Magic School Bus, and then it echoed it again. So that's why I just do that. Obviously, if it's not, yeah. I talk a lot 'cause it's my job too. So, I'm up. People. The normal thing is, so I'm like, hey, how you doing?
And then they have upstairs. They know they got a market. They got some upstairs. So, they cadencing from that upstairs. And people try that with me and get roasted. So people walk around upset. And that's how I got my old economics up. And like I said, Las Vegas is the city that never sleeps. That's what upstairs means. Yeah. So, I helped everybody with their social studies homework now and in class. And George Washington was just scared of the people upstairs. He knew he didn't. Great example, but y'all, y'all wouldn't let him let go of his ego, and that you from a great example. And it's been 2 decades, like I said, what happens in the family stays, in the family, right? And my mom is just, oh, he's never changed. He's gonna stay upstairs for it. You shouldn't be telling people that, Mommy. I'm outside by myself. I love you because I guess you thought, I don't know, but in the end, I was always the bully catcher and stayed upstairs. So, how am I gonna protect you if I die? Cause you telling people, oh, what y'all got to, oh, well, he's not coming downstairs, so y'all gonna have to, and that is illegal. That makes you a terrorist, mother. That's a threat to humanity. So, just want to end it on that note, and hopefully get people to understand I'm a comedian, and y'all know I'm funny, but y'all go all that, and then I say it again to make y'all know it's bigger than that, and then and then I say it again, and now, I don't deserve my innocence benefits because I won't come off the balcony. But what I'm glad for is so I'm just glad for it. This is number 2 pencil. But I'm just glad for all the lives I saved for being upstairs. And then people say, oh, he's going to save his life. Let's stereotype it. Even though we already mocked him for, we don't talk about the future. But in the end, what's upstairs? What's upstairs?